Hey YouTube. So this is my MSP430 doing PWM modulation. I'm trying to use it, there we go, so I'm trying to get 3 different sensors readings that make, LEDs dimmable. So as you can see, maybe you can see, so it sort of works. You can see I've got 3 different intensities going. I get them really low, you can see the flashing. See, I did it all in software for one. If I was actually a competent electrical engineer, I would have done it with hardware, but I'm not. So I didn't actually even use the onboard PWM. I just did it using the watchdog timer, doing interrupts, and then just, during the interrupt it only reads one of these every time the interrupt goes. It reads one of the potentiometers every time an interrupt goes. Actually, that's not even true. So there's a count going, obviously, and then so every mod 13, I just do a mod, and if it's the 13th, then I do a read. Is that how I do it? No, actually, so if it's the 13th, I switch things so that it gives it a couple cycles, it gives it some time for the next thing to recalibrate, because I'm not even doing the auto switching, because even that was too complicated for me. I couldn't figure out how to make it work right. So I just wrote a program that every 13th iteration it switches so that the next one will be going, and then on the 19th it actually switches, and then it turns off, just turns it everything. It turns off, goes to sleep, and it wakes up, and yeah, so that's just what it does over and over again, really fast. And so really these lights are just blinking super fast, and so you can change like how much, how often, like, so you have a thing like counting up, like mine's counting to 500, and then when you make this down, when it gets lower, then like, maybe when it gets to like 50, it turns off, and then when it gets to 500, it turns back on, and when it gets 50, it turns off. Probably there's a smarter way to do this, and just, like, have it do a ratio. In fact, that makes a lot more sense. You wouldn't notice the blinking as much probably if you just had it doing like a ratio. Anyway, I think I'm going to post this code to GitHub. I'll post the code to this to GitHub, and maybe somebody who actually knows how to program an MSP430 properly can tell me what they would do. So I think I was going to mention that there's one problem, and it's that one of these, you see that one in the middle there? So let me turn this, alright, so the one on the outside's up. The one in the middle now, watch this, when I turn it down, and of course it's not going to do it. Is it working? Come on. There we go. Look, now it's working. I didn't have a good connection. So that one in the middle, if it gets too low, it takes the other one down with it, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to just, like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is what I have so far. I think it'll work. It's like almost good enough for what I'm trying to do. I just want to fix it up a little bit more.